Hello. There will be scuff. Mild apology. I don't know why I'm not visible. But hello, everyone. Welcome. Kinda gonna always be scuff, huh? Okay. Very interesting. Lovely. Huh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know why I'm not here. I'm not on a fucking Discord. Ah, nothing was wrong after all. I'm just a dummy, and the music's too loud. Hello. Welcome. I am here. As the street's all about. Yes, hello, Sapphire, and oh my god. Allie, Flare, Mazen, Canadian Lucifer. I think that's everybody. They got Mars. Mars was never gonna be here. We're doing this because there is no Mars this week. Mars is taking a vacation. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Make sure that if you want to vote, human error? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it was human error, not scuffed, truly. If you want to vote on the final addition to who's going to have the possibility of becoming a Smash today, go do that in the Discord right now. As I am adding the rest of the peep. Got that, we got that. We need this guy. Mason, you gotta have somebody in a leotard in order to get a leotard. These are the only ways. We still have 4 Ace Attorney games to go, though, so that is a possibility. I shan't rule it out. You certainly have a vibe to you. Oh, of course. Of course you aren't freaking... Thank you. Lovely. Technically you two are like together. Boop boop. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and 5. All right. I'm ending the vote. End poll now. Beauteous. All right. Of course. Why are they never... That's fine. It's good enough for now. All right, hello and welcome to Pass to Smash. This is episode 8. Can't believe that. Feels like we just had an episode, because I think we kind of did. You will not be spoiled this stream, Allie. We almost never actually talk about the characters. Also, you are currently in this case that has this character. I'm assuming you've met her by now. We'll only talk about her vibes. And importantly, oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, Laurice Donim. Yeah, but Flare, don't you love it? You love the Discord though, right? I hope so. I hope we have a cool, chill Discord. But no, honestly, every time we've done these, there's not really spoilers that much involved. I'm more just an unhinged individual. But this is the time. Oh, I'm so glad, Flair. I'm so glad. We go A, B, C. Yeah, well, we're gonna cut you two off at the waist. We don't need any. There we go. Just makes life easier. C, D. If Wendy wins, we will then vote on which outfit. But right now, I'm not gonna posit them against each other. Mason, I don't have anything wrong with a leotard. Our Tamara from Court Everything has a leotard. I'm 99% sure I remember that. Hello, Matt. Aw, I'm so sorry you're having a bad week, but at least it's Friday. I hope that you can take a relaxing weekend. And, hello, MP. We have not yet done the final vote. So, what is Pass to Smash, I hear you asking? Well, there's 2 YouTube videos out that are the distilled, unhinged... the unhinged, distilled down sort of, deal. Oh, snap. Hold on. I have realized that we are missing somebody. Alright, we need to add a new one. Boop, boop, boop. He's Toonie, T-Pets. There we go. Can't forget about little Light now. Every time there's a new frickin' screen, I have to put them on there. There we go. Now you're correct. You have to work a shift. Oh, I'm so sorry, Matt. I'm so sorry. Welcome, Lucy, just in time. I didn't even see you. I just noticed. I just noticed the lack. But yes, so after we play an Ace Attorney game, we play Smash or Pass, Dylan, Mars, and I, and we denote every single character from that game, either a Smash or a Pass. If all 3 of us pass on a character that has specifically speaking lines, they are then added to the Pass to Smash roster, where we vote to see which one of these characters I'm going to try to turn into a Smash. So we did a round for each game. These are the winners for each game. Please cast your vote. Who shall I today attempt to make from a Pass into a Smash? Now remember, folks, I don't change how they look. Oh, that's 1 for D. I don't change how they look. I don't change their outfit or their style, or their age, or their body shape. Nothing like that. I try to give them confidence and unwrap them like a present. Okay, 1, 2, 3. A. Hello, Willow. Welcome. Have I missed anybody saying hello? I don't think so. Alyssa, hello. C. All right. Oh, crap. There's another C from Lucy, and there's a D from Matt. There's an A from MP. Oh my goodness, so many votes. Oh. Confidence sounds like you have to fake it till you make it, Matt. B is a B vote. Poor Laristonym. It looks like we are. I'll give it a second more. I'm gonna recount real quick because suddenly there's a lot. We have 1 D, then 3 C's, then an A, then a 4th C, then a 2nd D, 5th C, 2nd A, pity B. Loris is totally gonna win. Yeah. He's really, really people's favorites here. But yes. Alright, I mean, I really don't think anybody can make a comeback. I think everybody who's gonna vote voted. So, alright, I will say, I think he was my pick too. I think I wanted Lance as well. I enjoy. Oh! Who got it? Lyra! Look at that. Well, thank you again, Lucy. My goodness. You've been so generous. It really means the world. You're paying Zilla and Pastry Puff salaries. That is not a joke. Nor an exaggeration. Alright. Let's get our lovely references up here now. Oh shit! Oh shit! I forgot about the handcuffs. I didn't even. Oh god. Oh no. Oh snap. You were expecting Wendy to. I'm also supposed to. Exactly, Sapphire. He's building it up for us already. That's why you voted in the. I was just like, ooh, he's fixing his tie. I completely forgot about the fucking. Okay. Whew. What am I to do with you? Just looking at any other. He's got some soft, sad looking eyes, though. Look at that. He could really use a beard. Sadly, we can't do that in Pass to Smash. We have to keep the character as they are. However, when he gets older, he could use her. No changing the outfit! Yes! No, there's no changing the hair, no changing the body, the face, the outfit. It's all in my style and usually unwrapped like a present. He does have a bow, so I have to think about what we're gonna do here. But Lance needs help? Yeah. Well, I'm excited for Lance. The two I'm like... The one I really, really want, and I don't know if I should say it because then you guys will never do it, but I really want LeBlanc. I really want Nick LeBlanc. Because my favorites that I've done are the crazy pulls. Like, Winston Payne, Grossberg. Those are my favorites. Twirl the handcuffs? I don't know, but he's cuffed. I will say they aren't effective handcuffs. We do see him slip out of them. How much do I wish to defile my search history? A lot, because we play this game. Let's see. We have to get like a vibe. Ooh, okay. Those are vibes. A lot of that. I don't know if we want that. There's a lot of hands above the head with the handcuffs. Is that the vibe that we want? There's no way. Allie, you don't... Allie, you met... LeBlanc is the guy in the plane with the vase from Investigations 1! I know you met him, Allie! You do know who he is! I want Zick LeBlanc so bad. Yeah, we got a lot of hands over the head kind of vibes. That's a classic. We're trying to get the, like, middling ground. Yeah, that's AI. Flag is AI. Forgot his existence! We called him Vase Fucker in our playthrough. And, I mean, it's hella real. And I wanna give him a chance. Yeah, I changed browsers, so now my browser history is clean until now. It was a reset. He is already so pitiful. You're forgiven, Sapphire. You didn't forget about him, but you forgot his name. I really need Pinterest here. Pinterest is the goat for this sort of thing. God, I gotta log into freaking... No. I gotta log into freaking everything again. It's a pain. New browser history to ruin. Indeed, indeed. What's in couch? We comparing this person to Lance? And maybe the face shape, but that's really it. Oh, look, I got Monkey Kid right away. How lovely. Alright. Remember his horrendous colors? That's part of the charm. This is the pose I'm seeing a lot. But I don't... Are we going... Okay, chat question. Do we lean into the pathetic bottom energy? Or do we give him a slightly more confident bottom energy? Because, I don't know, he's got bottom energy. Always lean pathetic? We're leaning... Yes is not... I gave two options. I'm gonna assume the yes is to the first thing I said. Pathetic. Yeah, okay, no, we're certainly on the bottom. But do we go pathetic bottom or like scheming bottom? You know what I'm saying? Pathetic? Pathetic? Alright, we're going pathetic. Okay, we're gonna lean pathetic then. Do I have a good 3D model for this? So a lot of the pathetics are like on their knees and looking up, which I think is the vibe. I think is the vibe to go through. The question is... Okay, now the question is, do we imply that he is handcuffed because the hands are behind the back? Or do we make sure to show he's handcuffed in the front because it's an important design choice? We like our men pathetic and losers. Well, I can't add ties. If we were just wrapping characters up in bows, that's very easy, but we unwrap them sensually. It's important. Oh, begging? Alright. We definitely gotta do the kneeling pose then, though. I think we've confirmed this sort of kneeling pose. So, let's start there and figure out... We want to start drawn. We gotta get drawn. It's nearly been half an hour already. It always takes so long to start. Hands in front. Yes, totally. Alright, or the beg. Alright. Let me confirm some references here then. For myself. I like this one, but it's the wrong position. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good pose. We do like that one. Open image in new tab. Yeah, that's what I want. That's a good one. A cowboy came up. How apropos. All right. I think that's the vibe we're going for then. What? I've lost every time. Sometimes chat, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you made moo, Allie, so it makes sense. Okay, let's shrink your pathetic face. I think this is the most bottom energy character we've done. I'm gonna be so real, because we did. Was Winston first? No, we did Bikini, Winston, Jacques, Pops. We didn't give Pops bottom end. She was kind of crazy. And then we had Grossberg, Lada. Why am I blanking? Why do I feel like I'm missing somebody? And Morgan. Yeah, this is the only one we're going like pathetic. Yeah, Lance is like 20-something. We specifically only did adults. He was older than I expected, I remember. Lance is 21. Yep, 21. So we're fine. This guy can drink. Hello, Jim. It's always wild to see you on these, on these streams. Not gonna lie. All right. We'll have to deal with your face shape later. Okay. I am looking at a pose. Have you guys watched the Grossberg Pass to Smash? That came out today. Okay, you have a thick neck, but I guess the face is just throwing me off here. Okay, there we go. We can have it be for a little. I drew this shit and it gave King Tut. Yes, I saw you did, Flair. You were reading all of Mars's little little additives. Mars is rarely here for Pass to Smash. And then on the couple times that she is, sometimes she doesn't have she can't speak. If you hear things in the background, Dylan is playing a Warhammer 40k, so they might be yelling. Ugh. Okay, how is this angle working? I like the reference image, but I'm unable to... You're not that broad. Okay. Okay, we're gonna chuck it in the fucking bucket, and we're just gonna deal, and then we're gonna figure it out. We're just gonna... See, you're like more straight on. Do I want it more straight on? I guess I do want it more straight on. Okay, no. We're gonna start over. The reference I have is more like looking at you, the camera. And I do think that'll do the effect better. The bucket is inanimate. It does not require consent. There is no fucking in the bucket. There is it's the fuck it bucket. That was like a waiters thing. I don't know. The bucket is, yes, It's up to your own message. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay. You just have such a soft face. Pathetic puppy dog. We really gotta push pathetic puppy dog. See, you just don't have much of a neck to work with. And then this image gives a lot of neck. And I don't know if I want that. What if we give less neck? Oh, yeah. We're leaning forward more. There we go. Oh, we're really pathetic. Yes. Lean into it. Literally. Here we go. Yeah, it's happening. Okay, you're honestly, very square. Little pudge out the middle there. Okay. Very square. Yes! Bucket does do what it wants. I kind of want to off-cant the hips. So we're gonna do like a little... I was leaning this way. So it's kind of like... Okay, I need to do it. Hold on. We always do this! How do I don't even know. Okay. Become the art. Okay. Unrelated to all of that, but you know, these streams are unhinged and that's kind of how it goes. So I like to drink decaf tea a lot of times at night. And I have like an Earl Grey. And I do like Earl Grey, but I do find Earl Grey to be very easily bitter. Vanilla infused agave instead of sugar. Oh. All the bitterness gone. So good. Let the man be the pathetic man you are. Yeah. Now the question is, do we put the legs truly behind, or do we kind of W sit a little so we can see some leg? We've barely even started, Allie. Yay, the doodles. A little W sit, so we get some foot in there. 'Cause look at his shoes. You can't not have the shoes. Okay, yeah, you're like 2 of you broad, so maybe a little more. Oh, what if we do a little like paw action? For lack of a better term, a little paw action here. Why, thank you, Sapphire. Ooh, I get to implement. How in the world did Lance win? With a shocking lead. Lance had 5 votes, and the next best was 3. It wasn't close. Was it even 3? That's generous. We want the pathetic men. What, were you expecting Wendy to win? He's pathetic, he needs an upgrade. Well, and the upgrade is make him more pathetic, apparently. And unwrap him like a present. Yeah, we're doing a little paw action here. We're doing a little paw action. He has the handcuffs. Enthuse. He has the handcuffs. Delicia did have a lot of votes on the Discord, but if you don't show up, okay. He's gotta be unwrapped, but in like a disheveled way, right? Like he's like that's just about disheveled is the word. I don't know what else to. I was gonna continue to try and say things, but they didn't really matter. Okay, I gotta say, this new hand drawing method, life-changing. Absolutely life-changing. I always would struggle with, like, the thumb. And that's what's really helping here. The triangles confuse you? Here. So, Allie, so if I wanna... Let me... Oh, we can look at Lance's hand. Let's do that. Real quick. We're gonna look at Lance's hand here. So you have, like... Let me do it in red. I think red will be easy to see. So you have, like, the palm, right? The wrist. And then the fingers. Okay? So what the triangles are is the triangles are the width of the wrist up to the pointer finger corner. That's triangle 1. Then you have across the knuckles of the other fingers down to the wrist. And then you have, again, from here down for the thumb line. And then you can draw the hand. So this is that thumb joint. And then you draw all the fingers from there. Like that. First and only time that a full couple will get... It is? There's also very few couples... I think they're the only couple that are both passes for us. Laura, yeah, there was no question. For Lance, there was no question. That had to be so. Or, no, well, remember the relationship wasn't really gonna work out? Okay. I guess the question is, in everyone's headcanons, does Edgeworth top? Because remember, she thirsted after Edgeworth. So, were they just both Lance and Lauren both bottoms that were, fighting? It's not really fighting, but, pathetically fighting about who was good at bottom, or who had to top, or is she a top? Yeah, Delight and Desiree and Ron were too hot. Edward feels very bottom to you. Interesting. So I would confirm then that Lauren is a top. So it works out. The math checks out. There's zero chance that Top's edgy. I mean, she would never be given the chance to even, consider. Lauren Tops, am I right? Dang. Wilden. Okay, really hilariously, like, all of the original comments I get about Grossberg are like, What do you mean he wasn't already a smash? I'm just like, damn. Okay. You have very interesting legs. Let's deal with them. I might have to break out the model. And solely it's for the W-sit legs. I think it's just one W-sit leg. That's right. His legs are very, very triangularly tapered. He's got them thick thighs and them tiny calves and those little itty bitty feet. He's got tiny feet. So that's good, because then the perspective will work to our advantage. And it'll just seem like he has normal-sized feet. So we gotta rotate you in. For that little bit of W sitting. It doesn't seem right. Ugh, more references! Men Missile. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. You have to shop in the kids section. Baby shoes. I mean, honestly, look at his little tiny feet, man. Okay, the foot kind of points back a little bit. What are the handcuffs? They're gonna be together here. They are holding his wrists together, as they should be. Oh. I don't need your tapered legs anymore. Okay, let me correct proportions again. You're like that. Yeah. Yeah, a little more. You lied, Blair. How could you? I completed one art fight today, and I hope to, after this, finish the animated one. Okay. This is going faster than normal, and thus I'm a little concerned. I'm a little scared. That because of that. Okay. So he's got like a vest and then a shirt with the tie, with the bolo tie. It's not really a bolo tie, but I'm so sorry, Canadian Lucifer. Do you have the ingredients to possibly make a dupe? Alright, we can add the handcuffs. And I know they're kind of oversized on him here. We're not doing that. They are affecting him. They gotta be. He can't so easily remove them in this case. Hey, that's pretty great then, Sapphire, you're getting fast. Speeding up. Okay. I think I did make... No, your head is very big, actually. Okay. Uncertain. I'm uncertain. I really like this hand, though. That's good shit. Okay, okay. What do we want to tackle? How's he being undressed? Oh, see? It's speeding up. Okay. Remember, we're going disheveled. Your fucking thing is weird. I don't even know. Okay. I'm adding a little stiffness to the vest. And that holds a little bit of shape. But it mainly doesn't. Okay, like that, like that. We're good. We're good. It always comes down to the face. It's always the face. Ooh, bow tie in the mouth. Chaps without the S. He's not wearing assless chaps. We can't change the outfit. The only reason Grossberg didn't have pants was because he wasn't drawn with pants. There was no full body Grossberg. Official art. We don't count the anime. Okay. I like the idea of the bow tie. The bow tie... Oh yeah, we definitely gotta open the shirt. There's no question about that. The question, are we holding the bow tie in the mouth like a present? I don't know if that made any sense. We can cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, I think the shirt has to be also kind of off the shoulder too. What do we think? What do we think? Full bow tie, not undone. So the bow tie is still on, but the shirt is coming off. We'll have to circle back. Oh, we're trying to dishevel him. Oh, we be disheveling. Let me understand how fabric folds work. I've lost the thread. That's not how clothes work. Fuck. Ah, that's the armhole. Okay, something like that. Lean that in a little more. Like that. Okay. I'm not saying it's not possible to wear a bow tie without a shirt. I'm saying that the goal is to, like, undress dishevel him. I don't know if the bow tie put on after the shirt necessarily gives that. I'm not against it. I want to be clear. I'm not against it. We will circle back. Good grief, he's naked? Nah. We've drawn much more naked for past this Smash before. Okay. something like that. So, 'cause I guess your collarbone, because you're kind of cantilevered forward. Nope, that's too muscled. Unmuscled the boy. Gotta find your pecs in here somewhere. Like that. Okay, amazing. I do think that this shirt also has to be slipped off this side more than the other side. So we really have like a full shirt thing here. How do your sleeves work? You have like cuffs like that. So this goes on top like that. Fuck, how does that work? Why is my brain not braining? Ah! Okay. I keep mixing up the planes of the shirt. This has to come over. Because this is like your armhole. Okay. Unless it's off. Yeah, we're just going to say that's off. And we're going to put your hand in front of that. That feels easier to me. Okay, no, we gotta add a much more bunching over here. A lot of scrunching, bunching. There we go. This is the blue shirt, that's why I want it like that. Okay. Do we think he has a belt on? Slash, should we give him a belt? No. We got one vote for no. You have creases down the front of your pants. You didn't like the guy to begin with? He looks like he'd be wearing a belt. Most likely has a belt. Alright. We'll add the belt. It's barely visible, but we'll put the belt in there. Give him a little muffiny top. Okay. So your pants really flare right down to the ankle. And you have these cool shoes. This is kind of... The shoe is kind of wild, I will say. But hey! I'm pulling it off. Or drawing it on. Okay, we've got to fix that somehow. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think... Oh, I'm going to flip it and it's going to be terrible. No! Alright. We do love to see, we do love to see. Just gotta finagle a little more. For blurberly around. Okay, I've gotta deal with your shoe a little more. It's not exactly that pointy. There's certain styles of shoes that I hate drawing, and the reason is because they fuck the shape of your feet. So your feet no longer look feet-shaped. You're forced into shoe shape. And I find that to be a pain in the butt. Because I spent all this time learning about how feet are shaped. And the fucking shoes come over here, and they fuck it up. Yes. Okay. That shoe is very attention-grabbing, but when it's truly colored and everything. Damn, I don't like that we're breezing through this. I'm a little nervy. I'm a little nervy because I feel like I'm gonna turn around and it's gonna look terrible. I feel like I'm moving through this too fast. Afraid it's I guess we're just having a good art day. Round 2. We ain't finishing. I don't know. There's a significant amount of time after the sketch part that involves the coloring and the shading and the all of that. We'll just get much further into that. I am trusting the process, but usually the process at this point looks like shit. It's maybe not actually true. Okay. This is the most important part. The face. And I've given him too much face. So maybe this is where we start having issues. Getting faster is a symptom of improvement. This is true. I have been doing this for a while. This is number 8, after all. So you really kind of just like... He like both has no chin and has a chin. And I'm trying to figure out how that exactly works in my style. The elusive, it's Schrodinger's chin. He both has and does not have a chin at any given point. Okay. He has a chin but no jaw. This is correct. The floating chin effect. Very, very accurate. It was very perceptive of you. The floating chin effect. You know, if we could change, I'd give this boy gauges. That would help his earlobe related weirdness. He's too young to be having earlobes like that. That's something that happens when you get old. There's like parts of your body that keep growing even when you're old, and that's like your nose and your earlobes. Oh, we know it's genetic. What a poor sap. I can't imagine like turning my head too fast and being like hit by my earlobe. I'd assume people with the really big gauges have that, but that's like a wild, like, in my brain, you know? The pout is pretty great. All right. I'm just so nervous about it being so chillin'. We're just chilling. I'm like, where are we gonna fuck it up? Do we think he's packing? No. The small feet comment. I mean, there is a line. That's all I'm saying. There's something. There's room for something. Okay. Let me pull up. What the fuck? Okay, then. Why? It's close. Okay. Yeah, I don't want you launched. Go away. Okay, then. He doesn't pack his own suitcases. Come on. I got this to say. No, I'm nervous about how well it's going, Allie. That's the. I like it too much. I'm worried I'm gonna have like a Jacques Portsman, where like I enjoyed it, when it was happening, and then now I look back and I'm not liking it. Okay, I have a true hair reference now. So you got, oh, this goes under your eye here. You got a little curly Q under the eye. Or yeah, or exactly. It's too fast, is what I'm saying. I guess I normally have to like futz with the anatomy a bit more than I had to this time. This time the pose just really ate right off the bat and left no crumbs. And you know what? Maybe that means it's because we like leaned into the vibe of the character. The mighty universe was like, ah, that is the way that the energy is supposed to be. He's got interesting hair though. And I feel like I'm trying to do too much now. So let's figure this out. You don't really have like that, but I'm gonna give you that. Oh yeah. Does it come? It does kind of come over your ear. Does it come? Okay. Hold on. So you have a pretty high hairline, and because you're looking up, we gotta push it back more. So we have something like this. Ugh. That man is pathetic, the universe. Yep. And everyone wants to get with the universe, so. Am I not having your thing over enough? No, I am. Okay, maybe if we start with this way. Yeah, there we go. Nope, too much volume. He definitely conditions, but no hair masks. Okay, lovely. You know, he's got like how well would your hair fare in a blizzard kind of vibes. This like really windswept. Okay, see, this is the struggle bus right now. This was what I was waiting for, the struggle bus. His hair is not doing what I want. And then it did. Fuck! Okay. I spoke it to be. Wow! Okay, flip it. Wow! Damn. It's the arts fight speed training? I don't know. I couldn't say. It really could just be a good art day. Because his hair is not exact. His, like, floops up a little more. It's really good practice, Sapphire. The reason is because you get used to looking at something one way, that flipping it kind of, like, resets your brain, resets your eyes, so you can see it better. And you can look for, like, unevenness. I mostly do it in stuff related to the head and the face, because I do find that it's very, very easy to like off kilter the face, and then you flip it and you can immediately see that it's off kiltered. Okay. Okay. Did the music stop? Yes, the music stopped. And I lost my thing. Blah. Okay, there we go. I feel too serene. He's really giving, like, boy band, though. You know, like the 2000s guys that, you know, would always do the little hair flip. He does that. He does a little hair flip. Music stopped. Yeah. No, I changed browsers, so I don't have extensions anymore. Because apparently Google was cooking my computer. And I didn't like that. New Gaviner's album dropped. Dylan was like... Dylan has, like, memorized a bunch of the, like, actual, like, songs. Like, the canon songs. And I didn't believe him on some of the names. Because they're just so crazy. I feel like I'm doing too much. No, Firefox I could have extensions. We did DuckDuckGo. Which was very nice. But the no extensions thing is sad. But that's my only complaint. You would, yeah, Allie, so in Clip Studio, it shows you, I don't know if you guys can see, nope, alright, I'll show here. What, where the fuck did it go? Oh shit, stop that. Uh-oh. Oh no, okay. I've figured out what happened. Go back to where you came from, or so help me. Okay. Nope, you can't see it. Okay. You can kind of see down here at the bottom where light is. There's the little flip toggle. And it stays blue when it's flipped the opposite way. I like that about it. So I always know which way is the default. Yeah, I'm trying to do too much. He's good just the way he is. But when I was using Procreate, Allie, I definitely had that issue. I kept ending up with drawings that were not flipped the way I ended up flipping them. And it was like, God damn it. Okay. Now to give him a face. Bop, bop, bop. Maybe I should move your... Unknown, unknown, uncertainty, unknown. Okay. It's eye time. Yeah, exactly, Allie. That's what I assumed. Procreate didn't have it either. And that really screwed me a lot. That's why I would literally start... Because the biggest issue was with, like, the comic. Because it needed to be one way specifically for, like, details and for other stuff. So I literally would write this way and point to the edge on a layer. And then so no matter how many times I flipped it, I knew which way is the right way. So that's how I do that. And then I went back to Clip Studio for iPad. And it's worth it. Okay, I've been drawing lashes really, like, fun and detailed recently in Art Fight. And I'm having a lot of fun. And Lance is kind of like the prime character to do that with. He's got these luscious lashes. Oh, pathetic puppy dog. Nope. How do I see, I see. Amazing. Yes, lashes. Because he does have some quite prominent lashes. Nope. Okay. I'm making the face of doing the where I make the face. I kind of want him to look like up a little bit. That's all this video is gonna be, me humming. Ooh, okay. I think I want to make his eyes a little bigger. Maybe not. Maybe I made him too big. So like here is where I really definitely want to flip the canvas to make sure that everything lines up nice. I think I want his eyebrows to be more in. And he does have some bottom lashes to him. I think I need to make his irises bigger. Nope. He does have very soft eyes. What's your nose situation like? You have a very small nose. I'll bring it on your face here like this. The Fetty lives on! Happy Fetty Day! I was trying to make a pun with Friday and Fetty, but it didn't work. It would have just been Fred Day. Nope, nope. You wanna make that a new layer. You have such a small nose. It's past to Smash Day, Fetty, of course. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, look at his eyelashes. Oh, look at the baby. I don't know if I could make this a... I don't know. I might have... I might have made him too baby. We might have gone past Smash into... Oh, look at the little baby. The fifth member of the I'm very happy with the hair. The reference doesn't have a face. Let me look at more face references, maybe. See, that's top energy. We need bottom energy. No, now we're on the wrong side of the screen. You have a face. My moment in 1966. Going crazy. I'm trying to make him a Smash. I will say that is specifically with the intent of mine and Mars and Dylan's Smash. And this look, I don't know if it's doing it. Okay, that's the nose though. I finally hit the nose. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oop. I fucked up the nose. Fuck! Fuck! Flip! Okay. Well, he's looking like a Smash. It definitely... Am I a white woman in 1966? No. However, I have been told that I look like I should be. Was it the... No, I was told I was a I looked like I stepped out of the 1920s. And then I was also told by that same... Well, I wasn't told to me. Dylan was told by somebody that I looked like I was walked out of the 1920s. And then also that I also would look like I should be sitting in a French cafe. So... How do you picture me now? Old! Cries. I was told I looked way too young the other day. Actually, though. Okay. How do I... I was told I looked 22. Okay, okay. We're gonna make it work for me. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna do the bow tie idea. And we're gonna have it like... Maybe? Maybe? Question mark? Yes, yes, Enthuse, I know. At drawing trees in the game? Do I have old tree books? Yes, I do, actually. Can't take it seriously right now. It ain't hitting for me. It ain't hitting for me. I need a second. Has denied assistance. Oh, that's a we love it. Are we loving it? Am I the only one? I'm. Should his bow tie be bigger? I think it should be bigger. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Canadian Lucifer. I'm uncertain. It ain't exactly hitting like the other ones have hit. I need him to feel wanting more. He feels pleading, but he doesn't feel wanting. Does that make sense? I don't know what's up. I don't know why. Too passive? Yeah, I need him to be... He needs to want it. I don't feel like he's wanting it yet. Alright, we're gonna... I really like the nose. I really think it's just in the eye expression. So let's try it again. Yeah, the smirk is definitely what's holding me back. There is definitely... The smirk is required. You're very right, Sapphire. But the overall expression needs some tweaking, so... Ooh, okay. We're already cooking with a lot more gas. He just looks pained. I need to fix the eyebrows. It's just the eyebrows. I love everything, but the eyebrows are too... Oh, now he looks really weird with the... Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I think this hits way more. I think I'm feeling this one way more. Yes, very good. All right. Oh. Yeah, I think we're hitting way better now. I do need to fix the cant of the eyes, though. They're not exactly right. Okay, there we go. Yeah? Alright. Now I'm just futzing. Okay. To slightly fix how the bow is in his mouth now. Nope. Why are none of these the correct one? Yeah, now he wants it. Now he wants it. And now we're good again. Now we're good again. Alright, that was the issue. We fixed the issue. He went from no to please. Alright. The new addition is Deity Lucy's Tea Pet Light. They are an echidna with a little bow tie. And I believe their full name is Starlight. Amazing. A wanting pathetic man. Exactly. They're pathetic because they want it so bad. That's the pathetic part. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're on to the refine it sketch. I also think we can make it a lot larger. Thank you, Deity. Who is the new addition to the Tea Pet lineup? A wanting pathetic man. Oh my god. Oh god. Yes. Amazing. Insanity. I'm not gonna be able to get over that one. Who's this new addition of wanting? Oh my lord, the lord above. Oh snap. The user distribution on Artfight is nearly equal. Like 1 away, not equal. That's crazy shit. I don't know if it's still that way now. Somebody sent a screenshot. Okay, they've slightly kiltered back towards comedy, but still very close. Still surprisingly close. Right now, so it's 2662 for comedy 4-1, for mystery 3-1, and for tragedy 3-2. That's crazy. That's crazy shit. Alright. So we sadly can't see his fun little chain thing. But that's just how it's gotta be sometimes. Oh no, not your fingers! Guys, Sapphire got to watch the abridged. In theory, we're recording next Saturday? Yeah. Next Saturday. It can be used elsewhere in the design. We can think about it. Where elsewhere would be. It's like a stopwatch or something. There was a moment where I was gonna gag him. However, I do think that would be both too much and not it. I'm so glad to hear, Sapphire. Dylan writes the whole thing. He also directs it. Yeah, we gotta tell Dylan it's cool so he keeps wanting to make it. It's okay. Sapphire already promoted it on Tumblr. And then somebody liked it from your reblog, so that was cool. Come up to like there. Something like that. Oh, beautiful. The pathetic man shall be left ungagged for now. Allie, I don't remember if I said to you, but I did do Spicy Kai. So that'll be fun. It was inspired by Ferrex's outfits. I've drawn Ferrex in. Oh my god, this is a massive, massive attack. It's crazy. Where's my comic thing? Beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Have either women been unwrapped? Okay, so in technicality, only Lauren Pops has not been unwrapped. Lana has a lot more chest showing. Morgan has, like, her whole thing is coming off. Bikini is pulling her skirt up to reveal her leg. Only Lauren did not get unwrapped. Unless I'm forgetting somebody else. So it's certainly not a male exclusive phenomena. It was the conundrum of Lauren was wearing the maid outfit. So like a thing. Oh, also Canadian Lucifer, I started my whip of your boy and I gave him a wholesome moment. Bikini was the literal first one after At Me. And I'm still very proud of hers. Yes, Mason, I have yours whipped up as well. Do we want to see the Let me save this before I screw it up somehow. Nope, this is not where it lives. It's in fan art. Pass to Smash. New folder, Lance Amano. Lance Amano. Saved. Amazing. Where can you find the old passes to smashes? They should all live in a thread in couch. Yes. Hashtag pass at booze. There we go. It might. Does it have at me? It does have at me. It has literally all of them. Yeah, Morgan's pretty unwrapped. Lotta's definitely more exposed. Lauren's the only one with nothing. And Bikini technically doesn't have a lot, but I'm still really happy with Bikinis. And drinking wholesome in the same time. Yeah, he gets so much angst. I wanted him to Oh snap, we never saw the Morgan one? We'll show the Morgan one here. This is the last one we did. About a month ago now, I think? Yeah. About a month ago now. Less than a month, actually. This is... No, I'm sorry. This is from May 20th. So, 2 months ago. Math. I can do it. I can do math, I promise. Yes, I was very happy when Morgan came out. I really liked her lipstick and her expression. Very, very fun. I love putting them in the Ace Attorney background. So, like, every single one of the Pass to Smashes, they're literally, like, in the Ace Attorney background. Sadly, Lotta doesn't have a good Ace Attorney background for what she's doing. We all know Grossberg. And then we have the other half of the couple, Lauren. Did not Mason. Then we have Jacques, which is the one I'm most mixed about. Winston, which is still one of my faves. Noticing a trend? I mean, yeah. Makes sense. I do like bikinis a lot. And then the man that started it all. Look at me. He wasn't even made for a Pass to Smash. He started the Pass to Smash. Yes, 2 big trends. Yeah. It's what makes it sexy. I have not Sapphire, and if we do, we want to react to it. Woman mom. How did I do the kanji? I got a free kanji pattern. And then and I think it was black and white. I can't remember which way it was, but I made it so that it was transparent with only the kanji visible, and then I overlaid it over, so I made sure that this black part was on its own layer, and then I clipped the kanji layer to it, and I just had like a few different sections so that they had the correct orientation on them. So that's how I did it. So I did not draw these kanji. There was no fucking way. No fucking way. Oh, this Death Note musical, insane. Okay. Give your other deal. Beauteous. Right? Yeah, that's how your sleeves work. Yeah, no, Inthu, so I don't know if you knew, but during March there was an art event that I participated in, and a bunch of the peeps here from our server also did, that was called March Hotel. And you could open a like a storefront for the fake currency that they had, and you could sell stuff to people and they could buy it. And so, you know, people were mostly selling like various art sort of thing. So I opened the Chef Ori's Hot Pot, where I would make your character spicy in like a pinup pose basically. And really great turnout. But definitely after a couple of them, it's like, shit, how do I make them not all the same pose? How do I make them not all the same pose? So I am concerned about that. My goodness. But yeah, Sapphire, so Dylan, Mars, and I are also reacting to the anime. And then I do, after we finally get through all of that, I do want to react to the musicals, ideally. Yes. Most of you ordered, I think everyone who was there ordered from Chef Ori. Hot anime objection. Probably should have done that in a different color, but that's okay. Yes, we got Oaks, we got Moo, we got Edric. I think that was everybody from here. Oh my goodness, 3! I definitely want to react to the musicals because I love musicals. And I really want to hear the songs. Sadly, we are quite slow going with the non-game related stuff. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm mostly thinking of fan-made ones, Sapphire. I know there's one on YouTube that's like called Ace Attorney the Musical or whatever. I don't know if they're the same one. That one I was interested in. Whoops. Right is wrong and it's so good. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, I'm thinking about Turnabout, an Ace Attorney musical Act 1, which is literally the YouTube channel. I don't know if they have more acts beyond that. But that's what I'm thinking. Smack's hood, this show could fit so much Edward's angst in it. $111. No idea. But yes, that is something on the docket. That is something I do have planned to occur. It really is just like I both have to edit the one that we already, because we've watched episode 2, but I have yet to sit down and edit it. I instead edited the abridged, and then Art Fight kind of took over. But in theory, if this works out, I'll have more editing. I'll have less editing for me to do, and that'll be cool. Nerdification, ooh. So, I won't say he would write them seriously, but like, so in Abridged Turnabout Sisters, Edgeworth's opening statement is a real opening statement. Like Dylan wrote it like you would write a real opening statement. And then he edited how, you know, the whole thing went so that it made more sense and it felt more cathartic. In Turnabout Samurai, he has also rewritten how the case goes specifically. I will not give any more information than that. That is spoilers. But he has done a similar, he rewrote it, you know, like the last one. That's why I was like debating whether or not it should be called abridged or not. And if not calling it abridged might draw more people in. Just because sadly the second abridged did not do nearly as well as the first abridged did, but I do blame that on the length. I don't guarantee that your input is going to change the outcome. However, chat, you preferred the abridges in multiple parts, but they're 30-minute episodes? Or you want it one long one no matter how long it is? Ace Attorney Extended. I called it rewritten because it is shorter, but it makes more sense. Multiple parts? Yeah, that's what we're thinking. So it is looking like the Turnabout Samurai is going to be 2 parts. However, the goal would be to release them like 1 week after the other, not waiting a long time in between. I'm glad. I just know most of the abridges that I used to watch back in the day were definitely a little less serious? I don't know. Multiple parts? Alright. Glad everyone's in agreement. This is too big now. Don't you hate it when the first sketch is great and then the second sketch is like, what is happening? I'm feeling that a little right now. Feeling that a little bit right now. Me trying to pick out the proper lines. Okay, there we go. That's what made it look so weird. Beep, 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 boop. Amazing. I want Dylan, I'm so excited I really hope Turnabout Samurai does so well that Dylan immediately goes in and writes Turnabout Goodbyes, because I really want Dylan's writing of his boy. I really want Dylan's writing of his boy. Yes. I don't know if he's kitty or dog, but it works. Yeah, I want Dylan to write that one so bad. Love it. Called that? No idea. Okay. Beauteous. Like that. A little bit of that. Cause you definitely are not sculpted. You are a soft lad. Soft lad. Okay. I always try to do this thing, but then I hate how it looks. Ah. I see. The K was messing me up. It's because the K music was on. I think that was actually the Steel Samurai music or something. I don't even remember. Right now it's bad, though. Bad's music. Okay. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh, look, he does. Oh my god, he does a little dance. Like the way that's move. Oh, this is Langstein? My bad. My bad. Oh. Is it? Really? I thought that, like... Shit, you're right. There's like an industrial noise to the other guy, to Bad's one though, isn't there? Oh my god. I'm sorry, the dance is getting me. Okay, I'll stop. Sauntering his way over. Real. So true. He's approaching you. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, that's not how that works, Ori. Get his fucking outfit right. That's how your outfit works, sir. It cooled off and then it got hot again and I'm so sad. Poor Lang always being forget. No, we don't forget Lang. There's a part of me, so there's like I really like Pass to Smash. I think it's a really fun challenge personally to take a character that like in their default state we're like but then in their like confident state it's like oh shit. I think that's really fun. But I don't get to draw any of the hot characters being hot. Oh my god, oh my god. I posted like the link to the Grossberg Pass to Smash video on Tumblr and someone was like when is hot Grossberg red white yaoi please. I don't even know what the dynamic would look like. I guess red white's the top? Smash to smash! Yeah. It's not really like a challenge anymore. Fuck, how does your foot work? Nope, 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 shit. Like that. Angles, man, angles. It's all about the angles. It's all about the money, money, money. Whoa. Beauteous. Fantastic. We haven't even gotten there. Look at this. I haven't finished the handcuffs, Allie. We know what you're looking at. What's the... I can't stop looking at his face. Okay. Good. Gravy. Okay. Perspective sucks, man. We dislike perspective. Nope. Just like that. Come on. Work with me, angles. Okay. How do your handcuffs look again? Yeah. So they would kind of like double over on themselves in this pose, I think. Unless they're really, really close together. They should probably be closer together. We're linking them. We're linking them right up there. No space. Yay, almost done. See, Sapphire, if you join the Discord, you could show us all your lovely art. No actual pressure, though. You'll join when you're ready. What's the... You'll join us someday. They all do. Yeah, Allie is a known Blorbo consumer. Allie constantly has an art-shaped lump in her throat. Speaking of, I have to show, because I don't know if I post all the thumbnails on Tumblr. Yay! Birthday was fun. But this is one of my favorite thumbnails I've ever done. This is in like my top 10 thumbnails. Where's it? This one. Is this thing LeBlanc? Fuck yeah! Okay. I love this. This is one of my favorite thumbnails ever. But he's not French, Mason. He's Borginian. I love him. I cooked. I love him so much. I love his face. I love his shape. I love the meme. I love this one so much. So much. So good, so good. Sometimes I so eat with the thumbnails, and then other times I don't as much. Like, you can tell when a thumbnail really made or break something, because not the most recent, not this week's Dead Plate, but the weeks before that Dead Plate. Yeah, apparently that thumbnail sucked. Nobody watches that episode of Dead Plate. Obviously not nobody, but like, Only our true dedicated fans. The thumbnail wasn't captivating enough for the normies. Oh, you just have one bump. Zephyr bullying you. No. Yeah, literally. Drop it. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, if I rotate the angle, brain worky better. Big brain moves. Amazing. All right, we'll get to see it on your Tumblr. Allie, you have to follow their Tumblr. Not my best shoe, but a shoe nonetheless. And not this shoe. Not that shoe. It's the same, Allie. It's Crybaby Sapphire. What was I gonna do? Oh, I recently saw that apparently there's a Matt Ungard Richard Wellington ship going around. I'm assuming it's a crack ship. But wild. Of course, Sapphire. I have yet to confirm either way. I'm glad it works. Aw, happy to hear it. I always try to if I'm uncertain, if I'm not like 100% sure, I try to use they. Well, Allie, 99% of people have it in their permissions. So you can check. I would also say, if people have a Tumblr listed, it's probably chill as well. But I will say a lot of people have it in their permissions, if you can post. Obviously not everybody. I do recommend that if you don't have it in your permissions, folks, on Artfight, you do put whether or not you are chill with the posting. So, yeah. I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, Allie. I would say the vast majority of people are down as long as you give credit. You guys are the Spider-Man meme? Okay, I think your one hand is way too big. So let's fix that. Oh no, it's probably just Allie. Yeah, there you go. It was just Allie. Okay, that looks better. Now nothing's stopping you. There you go. Allie will consume your blorbos. Yes, Allie must post more of her art. Allie, you can also usually post the art people made of your blorbos on Tumblr as well. I made his ears kind of look like butterflies. Which does help. Okay. Amazing. I don't know. I think at this point, Allie has an iron stomach. She eats blorbos of any doneness. Oh, I do think Aster's in the lead now. I can't tell. It's like really wild because I'm getting a lot of Aster from other people, and I can't tell if y'all have been recruiting or the universe just agrees. Your blur was my blurbo, which is our blurbo. Yes. It's so funny to look back on my Tumblr and all like my reblogs and stuff. I like getting to see all my phases. Ah, the Clance phase. Yes, Greasy need Jester Aster. Shit, I didn't even think about what fucking outfit he had to go in. I will say he is the yellow character and comedy is like Yorange, so Oello. Yorange or Oello? Choose. I think it's Yorange. That's my vote. So Sapphire, after starting last year, but I went back and did it retroactively. Each art fight has like a theme for the teams, right? So I went back and the character that had the most attacks of that year got an outfit in the theme of the team that I was. So Hotsun was most attacked when I was Team Werewolf. So he got a little werewolf outfit. And then Thinnet was most attacked when we were Team what's it called? Seafoam. So they got a little beachy outfit, which I really love. And then Milano was most attacked of last year. And I was Team Crystal, so we got a little Crystal outfit. But now this year, because I'm Team Comedy, like the Jester masks and all of that, whoever is most attacked this year will get a comedy-related outfit in the color scheme. And currently, it's my boy Aster is being outpaced right now. That'll be wild. Need more Jesters? Well, the other options are Ferrix or Averett if we don't have a double up. But, yeah, they have gotten some attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many does Aster have? Aster, come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus! 7 attacks! Yeah, 1, 2 other people have attacked Aster, and I'm like, what? What the heck's? The real question is, will I be able to emulate this chibi style again? Closely enough. I do hope so. Because I do really like it. Okay. If I do the bow, we can confirm the mouth. And then we can do the lines. More Aster, oh goodness. Oh lordy. I do hope to have all my revenges finished tomorrow. So that I can do my couple of hits. Because like I said, I have them all whipped up, ha ha ha. And then I just have to do all that rendering. Thank you for your service, Nathan. Hello, Billy. How are you? Can you recognize who won? Oh, I zoomed out too far. Custom trials, my goodness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. I think he is set. Now it is time for the lines. All right. The face gave me enough struggle that we're roughly about on track as normal. So that's cool. I like that. From the stream thumbnail, I'm glad. You meant hello? Don't send Billy to hell! That's so rude, Ellie. How could you? I do think Lance is a fitting choice after the Grossberg pull today. Can you believe it was 6 months since I released the Winston Payne one? I really gotta release those a little more often. Problem is I don't want to release them if we haven't had the edited videos yet. So. Your typos have too much strength indeed. I keep getting, Oh, I realize what happened. I looked up Judge Frollo from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame in order to show Dylan a character vibe. And now I keep getting Hunchback of Notre Dame stuff. Oh, come here. Why am I sleepy? No. Alright. Of course, now your cheek ain't gonna work. Cheekers, creakers. There we go. There. Yeah, there we go. Because it's a jester attack? Tell me it's a jester attack. I also want to get my mass attack out sooner rather than later. People were so sad when I, like, released a bunch of attacks at the end, and they were like, I don't have time to revenge! And it's like, I'm sorry. I just needed to get him out. And then someone did, which was kind of fucking nuts. Man, I knew there I am. Question, do we want to see the Mass Attack whip as a sneak peek? Because it's quite far from done, but the vibe is there. Sneak peek. That's crazy, Allie. Alright, let me... Is it not here? Alright, be right back. Shit, I didn't realize I was almost done lining the other alley attack. How nice. Close canvas. We're loading it. Well, sometimes, like, I've been working on Stream 3.0, and that I can't show. That I don't want any spoilers. Okay. Where's my thing? God, I'm a part of so many freaking Discord servers. It's insane. Alright, we ready? Wachow. This is my mass attack that I am working on. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 characters. That's what's in here. Crazy stuff. Some I can see y'all recognizing, but most of them I didn't truly render out a lot, so... Like, these two are barely rendered compared to, like, these over here have a lot more of the intricacies done. Yeah, so this is the basic sketch. Next I have to go through and do the detailed sketch. And then I can line it all. To figure out each T-Pet. I think you could easily get each T-Pet except 2. Because they're new. And then the rest are just like teapot characters that I found that I wanted to add. To really fill out the space. Because a bunch of the T-Pets from Paper Demons sadly aren't on Art Fight, so they're not in here. But that's okay. Amazing. I don't know what royalties I'm gonna get out of it, Bez, that's for certain. But there's a reason that I made it Kiln Quest style. Because otherwise there was no way. But I didn't want to just draw everybody's bisque forms, so I thought this was more fun. They're living in a little china cabinet. My goodness, Bass. But you said you had fun, so that was good. This was really funny to me, Bass. I'm reading a book. I started a new book. And they're like at a family reunion. And the main character like meets his stepsister. And she gives him a piece of paper. And it turns out it's bingo for like shit that will happen on this family reunion. And she has one crossed off, and its main character will be late. Nice. Yeah, so that's what you immediately made me think of. Yeah, we got Lance Amano. Oh, snap. Allie, did you draw... Who was attacked last year? Did you make a chibi last year? Because last year was your first art fight, right? Or did you have one more before that? You joined at the end of 2024, so I guess last year was kind of your first one? Did you do any attacks in 2024? Oh, you did do attacks in 2024. Look at you! You did get 2024 attacks in. So who was attacked most in 2024? You gotta backlog your chibis. You're making me look. As long as he's into it right now, Bass, we're good. We're chill. Did you get attacked in 2024, though? That's the question. Tied? My goodness. Oh yeah, you got some Seafoam Stardust attacks. Bone Paw, this one looks like... Oh shit, Bone Paw again. Kai. Shit, they are tied in 2024! Goodness, Allie! Nice, Sapphire. Nib has the most attacks? Nib's just too adorable, Flare. Nib's just adorable. Joro, Mau Kai, Bone Paw. Alright, so Allie, what you have to do is you have to have Kai holding Bone Paw in a Stardust outfit. There's no way Kai... Actually, there is definitely a way Kai didn't win with Crystal Sapphire. I can't tell. That looks like... That's Scarlet. My goodness. Scarlet. What are you? Oh, this is that character you just drew this time! With Scarlet! They took you last year! Look at that! Aww. How nice. Kai did win Crystal, you're pretty sure? Oh, you gotta check. You gotta double check. Well, we're not talking, as Dylan always says best. We're not talking about Dayton. We're just talking about Smash. So, you know, one night stand, Smash. That's what we're looking for. Me too, Sapphire. No, it's just like Lotta. Lotta's passed to Smash. She still has a terrible personality, but Mars says it could make her forget about the personality. Yeah, Jacques too. Always hungry for more nib. Lovely. Yeah, you double checked that one, Allie. Yeah. We needed to double check. But yeah, if you have Kai holding Bonepaw for Stardust year, I think that'd be really cute. I'm obsessed with the drawing chibis of your most attacked character. Are you gonna do a Canadian Lucifer? I'm just obsessed because I love alt outfits. I even put them in their like art fight profiles as like alt outfits. Cause they're so cute. I really wish I had chocolate, but alas, I do not. It feels like I shouldn't. I have something I need to do tomorrow, but I don't think there is. Well, I mean, page dolls don't have to be chibi, I would say. Literally, the first time I ever liked chibis that I drew, Kade Lucifer, was for these page dolls. Which will always and forever be very funny to me. Because I also felt man, I don't like how any of my chibis look. Yes! Jester Nib would be very cute. I also have a whip of my Revenge on You flair. So I'm very excited. It's very funny. I've done attacks, I've done revenges, and then dragged other people into them because I've made their revenges be like, I guess technical mass attacks, but not like that many characters. Just like multiple characters. Which is funny to me. 2 birds, 1 stone, I always say. Okay. Kidnap the rich kid. Yeah, no, literally this. Literally this vibes. Vibes. What was I gonna say? It'll be really funner if Aster does indeed end up most attacked this year, solely because Aster, stoic face boy with the comedy, a comedy jester outfit. It's gonna look so wild. What are you thinking? The kitchen sink? Yes, it has to be Aster. So who's it gonna be next year? Then we have to get Ferrix or Everett. Where did he get the echoes from? I see, Sapphire. Africa be last. Even though he got attacked first this year. Amazing. Lovely. I see. I see. I'm so lazy. Well, I can do that. Because like Clip Studio has a cloud 99% of the time, because I'm not like needing a full working file. I'll literally just export the image and send it through Discord into my own private server so that I could just download it from Discord onto my computer. Because I agree, syncing does take forever. It's really funny. I know sync is like a thing that lots of, you know, apps, like it's just a word, right? It's not like a branded word, if that makes any sense. But anytime we talk about syncing, I just remember iTunes, like OG iTunes, and you had to sit there and sync your iPod to it. And I always remember, because we didn't have Mac computers, we only had PC computers. Nuts, Sapphire. I was having such shitty data today. My job is in the field, and so we need brain to work. It is one of the things for a job. We have like a wireless hotspot because we need the internet to do our job. And just today, it was being such a bitch. I had to like drive around to a better location to get enough signal to do my freaking like text like it's like Google Sheets job. I might make a art fight bingo next year. Somebody made in the Paper Demon, Zackolf made a art nights bingo with some of the 1 and 2 point attacks. However, in another server I'm a part of, someone was talking about how there was art fight drama because, you know. And I was like, oh my god, wouldn't it be so well to have art fight bingo? And it's like some shit like that. When you get to it, you're gonna have... Oh, the video, it'll, so Lauren's video will happen first. That's always how it goes. And, the shorter list is how many games Sapphire hasn't played. No. Yeah, when there's art drama, seriously. God. But yeah, that'd be a bingo. Like, art fight drama, you know, get attacked, etc., you know, and those would be fun little bingo stuff as well. Aw, look at those little dinky chains. Axis could break right through those. Amazing. That is quite the variety of of one Sapphire. 1 investigations and 6. He was too powerful. Yeah, he was too powerful. Lovely. Amazing. Yes. Ah! What time is it? Oh my god, we're about to finish his lines. I do think one of the earlier ones I did get to coloring on stream. But I honestly can't recall. I know I get to line most of them, though. Minus the Greatest Attorney. Well, we haven't gotten there yet. We do have to play that one. Those we will be playing after we finish number 6. Just really want to play Spirit of Justice. I'm excited for Dual Destinies. I gotta say, I'm very, very, very excited for Dual Destinies right now. My hopes are way up. But it is gonna be a little bit until we get to start that. Because schedules are weird. I will say I never, ever, ever would have experienced any Ace Attorney if I wasn't playing it with Mars and Dylan, so I like totally I did not expect my life to go down this path. It's really funny to me how much Ace Attorney has taken over my life, and I thoroughly enjoy it. But it's very funny to me. I think I've seriously drawn more art of Ace Attorney than anything else besides my own characters. We'll get to trial. We have to actually do stuff so that the models can move and we can be mad at them. Also, it's probably gonna be me more than anybody else. I don't think I'm gonna be so nitpicky though. It's more just gonna be like, why have you massacred my boy? But the totally not gay yaoi lawyer life chose me. Yep, it did. It was literally like, I've always wanted to play Ace Attorney. We started doing games on streams because we played Wandersong, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And goddamn, here we fucking are. How many? I don't think any, actually. Maybe he got a chin implant. That's what I'll say. He got a one. He got a chin implant. Because he is definitely a no chin, which is fine. A lot of people have no chin, but he got like a chin implant, and that's why his chin looks like that. That's the only explanation. Oh my goodness, it's sleepy outside. Yeah, his dad. Thank you, deity. I will very completely and utterly admit the 3D has to be real good for me to like 3D. And that's the problem with 3D, is often they use it because they're like, it's cheaper. It's like, no. Yeah, he's turning into a Smash. Woohoo! Bam. I bet someone was drawing... oh! Willow, were you here when I think it was Canadian Lucifer talking about a mod? Is that the people I'm remembering? I don't know. If he's looking like this, he might like it. Dylan can't get over all of you guys in chat who are like that Clavier needed like his balls kicked or whatever the fuck because he was being a dick. Dylan's just constantly like, he'd like it. Okay, I think Canadian Lucifer was trying to see if somebody had made a 2D Ace Attorney mod for the 3D games, and they didn't. And then I was like, unironically, I would assist in a project that was to do that, because I just like the 2D style so much. And then Canadian Lucifer said something I don't recall. That's what I'm saying, Dita Lucy. I know Willow's out here the coder. I don't know what kind of shit it would take to, like, do that. That would be the real question. We could indeed make one. Wow! The shoe lines came out so good! Wow! That's... wow! I hated the sketch, but the lines... wow! Wow. Fans really do me. I am excited to play some Ace Attorney fan games. I definitely want to play Quercus Alba Dating Sim. Joining in the effort. I think it would be easier than you expect solely because the template's already there. Like, we wouldn't be changing the sort of, like, motions or anything. I don't know what you're wanting, Blair. Who dating sim? Oh, there's a Ace Attorney Zero Quercus Alba dating sim fan game. And I think that's really funny. And I want to try it. But last time we were held back because there was like Apollo Justice characters or something. Are we good now? It's with a Q, Allie. Quercus. What are we whatting in the world, Flair? The fact that his name is literally the genus and species for white oak? I named a character with this method. However, the name I got with this method was Acer Campestre, which is way better. Ah. Does it deserve the cube? better. Al, you spelled Kirkus. Kirkus Alba. Where's the E? I know there's a bunch. I know there's a fan game that I heard about where it's like Francisca. Sounded really interesting. We will have to see when we get there. Because I really don't know what Dylan's feeling on that. I know Dylan would be funny for the dating sim, but I don't know Dylan's feelings on the other stuff. Yeah, totally didn't forget. Totally didn't forget. Okay. Okay. I like this. I think that's so funny. Nope. That is incorrect. Okay. We do need a Francisca spinoff. So, Willow, you're just the one person that I know codes. So I'm sorry if it's annoying that I always ask you. But you make your own game, so that's so cool. Any clue what it would take to make a mod like that? Would it be crazy or possible? I'm gonna remove these lines. Oh, amazing. Super appreciative, Willow. You procrastinated to get no art done. Well, you'll have time after stream. So the goal, Willow, would be to take the 3D Ace Attorney game, specifically, definitely Dual Destinies, and have a mod where the game plays basically the same, but all of the character sprite moments and things are in the 2D style instead of the 3D style. So it's like a reskin. Obviously, if there's things like in, you know, like Rise from the Ashes where you have to rotate the fucking vase, like that would still be in 3D like it was back then. Those sort of things. But yeah. Yay! Thank you, Sapphire! Alright. Now it's on to the eye. The windows to the soul. I would say the main goal is definitely the sprites, like the character images. It might be more difficult to do the background solely because like we interact with the backgrounds, where, and this is solely me speculating. Whereas like you don't really interact with the sprites, but you do interact with the backgrounds. But in, like, court would be 2D, ideally. Sending all the story data into one of the 2D game engines, and then changing its graphics. I see. So what you're recommending, well, correct me if I'm wrong, is you're saying basically take all the information from the first game and just code a whole new game in the engine of the 2D games with all the new stuff, instead of attempting to reskin how the 3D one is now. Did I understand that correctly? Okay, we stand. So we would be like basically making our own visual novel of the game with its mechanics, but using the new sprites. Interesting, interesting. I just want to Minecraft reskin it. I want a Minecraft texture packet. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Oh, look, there he is. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Exactly that, Ellie. I want to fillet the game and put a new skin on it. Some games make modding look so easy. I see, Willow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yes, it would probably be more animations, but we no longer have like memory limitations and stuff. I know I was spoiled about one 3D character doing a movement, which I'm very excited for. I actually have no idea which game he is from. It would certainly be an undertaking, but like my idea is like it would really have to be something to revisit after playing the game. Ah, Sapphire. I know. What's his routine? Don't gatekeep. I think if this was a serious thing that we were trying to actually do, which is debatable, it would have to be after I play the game, and Aang's eyelashes are of course better. So are Edgeworth's. Even Von Karma's. However, it would have to be after I play the game so I can see all of the sprites work, and then it would be like translating them into a general sprite style and see like what would, because like I feel like my ideal would be like the Clavier vibes, where you have most of his sprites are like pretty classic, you know, classic-y, but then have like the really good animation for like the special ones. Like I said, it would have to be really a thing. Yeah, that's crazy, Willow. Makes sense that pixel art isn't that memory heavy, but like, that's wildin'. Wildin'. That's crazy. What the heck? Mouse, why have you fucked up? Okay. That was very odd. It is so kind of. That's what I'm saying, Zilla. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that like for the vast majority of the sprites of the animations could probably be done similarly to how they do the original games ones. Where it's like most of the character is not actually moving, a little bit of the character is moving, and this, you know, if you layer it right, you can probably do it pretty well. And then just for like Klov's guitar, air guitar, just like the really important ones that you can't skimp out on would have a full 24 FPS animation kind of vibe to it. And the goal would be to keep it in the general, like, as close to the Ace Attorney art style as possible. Like the 2D original style. Probably leaning towards the Apollo Justice style, where it's kind of softer with colored lines and stuff. That would be pretty cool. For me personally, the backgrounds would be most annoying. But this would only work if somebody could code it. Because I'm gonna be so real. I think coding is super cool, and I would love to learn how to do it. But everything has pointed me to the fact that my brain is not built for understanding how to code. Don't know what it is. But I just can't do it. But I find coding so cool. Nope, nope. We're gonna cheat because I'm lazy. Yeah, that's how Ace Attorney does it. I know that for a fact. That's how their sprite sheets look. So I know that's how Ace Attorney does do their animations. To save as much as possible. Because I've seen the sprite sheets. And it makes it very annoying to put back together. I mean, that makes sense, Canadian Lucifer. But I definitely sat down once and did try to learn how to code. And while I came out with enough understanding to edit various CSS and HTML files, I am not good enough to make one from scratch. Nor anything like super complex. It's like, oh yeah, I could identify the color of this and do that. But anything beyond that was like, my brain is not built for this. I could probably do a lot better if I actually had like an actual class and not like some self-taught stuff. Because it's like math. I love math, but I don't think I could have self-taught myself math. definitely math was made by all the various teachers and professors that I had. So, yeah. Anything I learned, but I had a great time, you know? And sometimes that's the best camp experience. All I know is I made an attempt. I got to the CSS portion, and then I went, I don't think I'm really retaining any of this. And I was not having fun. And I always am a little sad because, like I said, it would be super cool to code. Oh no! Tragedy, go back down! I wanted comedy to have a solid win! Oh, definitely see how that goes, Allie. Huh! Interesting, Willow. Yes, good thing Soup is on our team. Smug aura mosque you. I do think I did. Oh no. Sometimes it takes a second to update Sapphire. Did I screw up? I did not. Good. All right. There we go. We not only drew all of Lance, but we also lined him all. It's been a long time since that. Let's change. On. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Uh-oh. What are we saying, Allie? And thank you, of course, to our lovely YouTube channel members and all the ones that Dee Lucy gifted, including the new person. Success then, Allie. We did it. We did it. Amazing. Fantastic. If you haven't seen the Grossberg Smash to Pass video, please go check it out now. I will say, even if you were there for the stream, this is the condensed down version of just the Unhinged, and there is other stuff that does happen with it, so make sure you go watch that. Otherwise, have a lovely weekend, and we will see you all on Tuesday. Good night.